This poem is called The Girl by the poet Sharon. They chased her and her friend through the woods and caught them in a small clearing, broken random bracken, a couple of old mattresses, the dry ochre of foam rubber, as if the place had been prepared. The thin one with the black hair started raping her best friend, and the blonde one stood above her, thrust his thumbs back inside her jaws. She was 12, stuck his penis in her mouth and throat faster and faster and faster. Then the black-haired one stood up. They lay like pulled-up roots at his feet, two naked 12-year-old girls. He said, "Now you're going to know what it's like to be shot 5 times and slaughtered like a pig." And they switched mattresses. The blonde was raping and stabbing her friend, the black-haired one sticking inside her in one place and then another. The point of his gun pressed deep into her waist. She felt a little click in her spine and a sting like 7-Up in her head, and then he pulled the tree branch across her throat, and everything went dark. The gym went dark, and her mother's kitchen, even the globes of light on the rounded lips of her mother's nesting bowls went dark. When she woke up, she was lying on the cold, iron-smelling earth. She was under the mattress, pulled up over her like a blanket at night. She saw the body of her best friend, and she began to run. She came to the edge of the woods, and she stepped out from the trees like a wound debriding. She walked across the field to the tracks and said to the railway brakeman, "Please, sir, please, sir." At the trial, she had to say everything. Her big sister taught her the words. She had to sit in the room with them and point to them. Now she goes to parties but does not smoke. She's a cheerleader. She throws her body up in the air and kicks her legs and comes home and does the dishes and her homework. She has to work hard in math. The night over the roof of her bed filled with white planets. Every night she prays for the soul of her best friend and then thanks God for her life. She knows what all of us want never to know, and she does a cartwheel, the splits, she shakes the shredded pom-poms in her fists.